Hello everyone, today we have another video review and this time we will check a new kit from Takom. And as you can see, it's 135 scale tank, a Whippet, famous World War I medium tank, and as you can see now we have it in form of the plastic kit. So it's MKA version, and as you can see, box itself is not that big. Here you can see comparison with my hand. We have here all the functions and features mentioned, so we have all wheels movable, easy assembly, workable tracks, so there are separate track rings. Also we have possibility to open all doors, P parts included, and 8 types of markings. 8. It's quite, let's say, a notable feature. We have on the side some information about the marking options and also a small parts map and some alternatives from the same World War I era. This is Mark IV tadpole and also Saint Chamond. And also, as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plastic threads. Note that those two are given in double number. Also we have decals, P thread, and 16 small parts. I guess those are tracks. So this is top opening box. As you can see, it was slightly damaged during transportation to me, but I think this is let's say a good indicator that you can stay assured that contents will be intact. As you can see, even though top part is damaged, bottom part is really sturdy and it took all the damage, all the impact from the damage, let's say from the drops, and we have all parts inside really intact, no damage at all. So first we have this nice Ziploc bag, and as you can see it features one of the most notable features of this model, because those are workable link tracks. And I would say that this feature is really useful because you won't have to buy any metal pieces from Frill model, because you just have those parts which are also almost the same in detalization, and also they're included in the standard kit. And I think assembly won't be hard because it's just a click-collect construction. Now let's check the screws. We have first screw. As you can see, all screws are packed into this nice bags which are easy to open, so you don't have to waste time with scissors. Here we have some hull parts. Note that hull is divided into the separate sections, and some doors are molded separately so you can open them. Detalization is quite nice, I would say. I mean, molding quality is impressive. I don't see any flash in the parts, and I think it should be easy to combine these pieces together. We would see it in our build review. Let's jump to the next two similar plastic threads, not P threads. I'm just too focused on the P parts, or maybe too tired, I don't know. So these are absolutely similar two plastic frames, so we would check only one. Obviously this contains wheels and suspension parts, and as you can see, some armament for the tank. So each sprue contains parts for one side of the suspension. And as you can see, molding quality is quite nice. Wheels are molded as one-piece parts. Attachment points, by the way, are positioned in a very smart way, so you won't have to dig in and cut all this carefully between those teeth or do some other, let's say, special actions. And more or less, again, I would say that molding quality is really good. Even though some parts are really tiny and usually they're given in form of resin parts, I would say. Let's jump to the next screw. This one contains more hull parts. As you can see here, we have some side parts and bottom part. Those look good, and I think they will benefit from careful weathering, painting, and some other procedures which you usually do with your tank models. I mean, we all know that final appearance usually depends on the only on your imagination. So next we have one bag which is surprisingly molded, packed into the molded shot bag. So I have to take a scissors and open it. Inside we have two absolutely similar sprues. So I would show you only one, because here we have wheels, which, as I said in the beginning, they will be movable. And I mean, some modelers would prefer this feature, but I think most of them would say that it's unnecessary feature because it's a stand display model, not a toy which you can play around. Last but not the least, sprue contains more hull parts. Here you can see them. Various hatches, various doors. Note that inner components are not copied in this model, so you would have a freedom to interpret them by yourself, or just to close all the doors, or maybe use additional figurine. I mean, you have a huge space for your imagination, so it would be up to you. We have also here this nice PE thread, which is unpainted, as you can see. Next we have Decal Sheet. Just give me a second to open it. It's printed, I guess, by Takom itself, but nevertheless, as far as I can see, quality is good. So I hope that it will be easy to apply this. Just give me a second. It's nice that decals are packed into the separate bag, but it's not nice that bag is sealed. It's not easy to open. Nevertheless, I opened it. So we have here various decals, and straight away I can see that we have here some Russian versions and German, of course, in some other countries. So quite a wide choice. We have separate book. It's written Home of Model Fun. I would say it's not a book, it's a brochure with marking options. This is a really nice addition because you would be able to see this color, let's say, schemes, which would make it easier to pick up the right marking options for your tank. And last but not the least is assembly manual, which is done in this quite typical for Takom design. So we have this schematic image of the tank on the first page, very small history note, then we have some recommendations on the assembly, parts map, of course. As you can see, also here mentioned limited edition, which will be released in Japan. And assembly process starts. As you can see, suspension would be quite detailed. And I guess the most, let's say, the biggest part, the biggest share of this build will go only on tracks and suspension. Because hull is easy to assemble, as you can see, and I think it won't take quite a lot of time. And here we have some models mentioned and some final steps of the assembly. And also it's written here that you need 69 track links for one side, for each side. So you would have just to click them together. So that's all for today. Don't forget to check full review article on our website, and I would like to thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you are watching at the moment, and like our Facebook group so that you can get fresh articles in time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you soon.